I got another question from Greg in Houston. Another Greg, who's also from Houston. Um, he says, I'm an avid scuba diver and instructor. As a diver, do you feel that your scuba training or experience has had a direct influence on your level of preparedness for spaceflight? And have a safe journey. Well, thanks a lot for the question and the good wishes. Absolutely, completely. In really funny ways that I didn't expect. It's also the same thing for spacewalk training. We do that training underwater, in Houston, and there may be a tendency to try to kick, when you're wearing a spacesuit underwater. Obviously, it's not going to do any good up here, but it certainly has made a big difference in familiarity with that environment for training. But up here inside the space station, I've really noticed it too. The funny thing working in zero G, it's really convenient. You can do things you couldn't possibly do. You can get in positions you couldn't possibly get in to do a task. And when you start thinking in 3D, you come up with a better way to do something. It's good if you can keep that in mind and allow yourself the freedom to do something a different way. Because up here you have different options for doing the same task. But in the same way, scuba diving. Have you ever done I'm sure you have, any underwater photography? It's a similar kind of thing that, let's say you're trying to take a picture of something underwater, your face is in the camera, you're holding things with your hands, so you don't have your hands free all the time to grab onto things. The current is pushing you, and you're trying to hold your body position, hold the camera still, take the picture, and get it done before you turn too far, the current pushes you too far, you have to readjust everything. It's very much like that up here in zero G. You're trying to do something, and you push on something to get something done. It moves your body a different way, and you're trying to finish the job before you're completely upside down and backwards, and you have to start all over again. So actually, like underwater photography, for example, is good training for this. But it is really neat too. Also, I think scuba diving, you're used to different orientations and feeling comfortable, maneuvering in different orientations, and so I kind of already felt comfortable with that, floating around here. Although I think the adaptation up here happens really fast, and floating up here is awesome. It's even now 3 months into it, it's a blast.